Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Carlsbad. We've got a bittersweet show planned for you today, as it is Bella and I's last time anchoring, but we're going to make it a great show for you. We've got Race live with Miss Nava to talk about No Place for Hate, and we have Brody live on location to give us some final reminders for finals next week. Bella, what else do we have?
We also have Maddie live on the Magic Window to talk about a recall of a water brand, as well as Race live in the studio to talk to our new ASB president and vice president.
Well, it's going to be a great show, so let's get it started. She's Bella Lenners.
And she's Faye Glenn.
And CHSTV starts right now. Our story this morning is on a fellow senior, Anya, who's a barista at The Goods. This was Bella and I's last story, so let's take a look.
I've been working here. It'll be 2 years in July. So yeah, I started my sophomore year, so for a while now. So I love the village. I love the location. It's a nice upbeat job too. It's not too stressful, especially for a first job. It kind of is cliche, but my coworkers, I love them. I feel like they're all my best friends, kind of. It's like we create such good bonds here. We kind of specialize in Italian coffee too, so people come in here expecting like Starbucks coffee, but we do more specialty. I'm actually in charge of doing our specialty drinks, so we switch out some drinks every month, so I make up those flavors. It's super fun. I know we do like pastries, croissants and stuff like that, but I would love to branch out. We're in our cheese roll shop, so it's more specialty. But I would definitely say maybe cream puffs or donut holes. Everyone asks for donut holes and we've never done it, so I think that would be fun. Super fun, it's super good. Our coffee's great. It's I've learned latte art and it's so fun, especially it's kind of feels rewarding in an aspect when the customers come in and they're like, oh, this is beautiful, you did great. And especially when weird but old people, hearing from old people that your coffee is the best is it's so heartwarming.
Thank you to Anya for letting Bella and I share her story. Make sure to go to The Goods next time you find yourself in the village. Attention seniors, reunion photos are still happening at our local elementary schools. Hope, Jefferson, Buena Vista, and Pacific Room will have their class photos on June 5th. See the graphic for the times at each school.
Just a reminder that the last day for textbook return for even day seniors is today. Odd day senior English classes returned their items yesterday. Juniors and sophomores return their textbooks on odd day during history on Friday, and even day history classes return textbooks on Monday. Freshmen return their items on Friday during odd day English classes, and even day English classes are returning items on Monday. Now we have Zoe live with an exclusive interview with the No Place for Hate panel. Zoe, tell us more about No Place for Hate.
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Zoe, live here in the studio with Miss Nava and Ava from No Place for Hate. So, Miss Nava, what is No Place for Hate, and what does it mean to be a No Place for Hate school?
Yeah, No Place for Hate is a program that Carlsbad High School joined this year in order to work on issues that the students thought could be improved on over the years. To be a No Place for Hate school means we are currently surveying our students, working towards making CHS a better place, and of course just working with our students such as Ava closely to get that done.
This obviously sounds like a really important program, so what are some of the requirements Carlsbad had to meet in order to be accredited as a No Place for Hate school?
Yeah, there were four major requirements. The first one was, of course, surveying students and hearing from them of what they thought could be improved on over the years, creating a student panel of student leaders that actively made activities for our school to participate in, and, of course, making three big activities that the students led and made and executed for our school to work on making CHS a better place. Thankfully, this year we got accredited, so thank you to everyone for engaging in those activities and to our leaders for making that happen.
So obviously a lot of these events are student run, and we did actually have the chance to film one of these events, which was a student-led panel kind of addressing some of the issues at Carlsbad. So let's take a look at that short clip.
And it made it so hard to try to ask questions.
I couldn't find a good connection there. And I guess that just happens to a lot of kids like me. You know, we can't connect well in the places that we are.
It's probably one of the worst acts of anti-Semitism that I've received.
This committee plans to help out our students who feel left.
So obviously No Place for Hate has a pretty large impact on our campus. So Ava, what are some of the issues you guys are currently working on addressing, and what does that look like going forward into the future?
Well, some of the issues that we're currently looking into and also just addressing in general are microaggressions, discrimination, and inequalities within the student body. And we look forward to in the future to just making the student body more equal.
All right, thank you guys so much for coming on. If you or anyone you know wants to join No Place for Hate next year, make sure to reach out to Ms. Nava here. Thank you guys so much again. I'll send it back to the anchors at the desk.
Thank you, Zoe, and the No Place for Hate panel. Ms. Girdage is leading an educational trip to Germany, Austria, and Switzerland in June 2025. The trip is open to any students in good standing from the graduating class of 2026. So if you are currently a sophomore and you are interested in the trip, please see Ms. Girdage in room 3214 for more information or to apply for the trip. In order for the library to ensure a smooth and efficient textbook return, printing services in the library will be unavailable for the rest of the year. Please plan accordingly.
The Carlsbad girls volleyball team are running a fundraiser selling Carlsbad Lancer seat cushions, great for games as well as graduation. Orders can be placed on the Insta link in bio at Carlsbad Girls Volleyball. Next up, we have Race Live with the 2024-2025 class president and vice president from ASB. Race, how's our ASB board looking?
Looks like it's going to be pretty good today. My name is Ray Skruskin, and I'm here with Mira Moore, your senior class president, as well as Adam Kalini, your vice president. So to start things off, Mira, what's it like to be nominated from your senior class?
It feels really good that my classmates and peers trusted me to run a successful senior year, and I'm very excited to be in this position.
That's awesome. Now, I know it gets a little bit confusing because both of you guys are actually in ASB. So can you clear the differences between ASB class president and senior class presidency?
Yeah, so ASB class kind of runs more of the ASB events like spike ball, powder puff, all that kind of stuff that runs and involves throughout the whole campus. We're primarily more focused on our senior class, like ditch days, senior assassins, all the stuff the last week of school. Yeah, all of our senior activities are kind of just run through us directly, and we're kind of on the handle for that.
That's awesome. Now, I know you're part of ASB as well, so can you talk about why you decided to run for senior class instead of ASB?
Being in ASB this year helped me realize how much better it is to kind of be on behind the scenes of everything, help plan everything, and it makes you a lot more involved, and I think that's awesome. And I just really want to be involved my senior year, and I just wanted to kind of make sure it's the most memorable it can be for all of us, and just kind of really make it the best year yet.
Well, that's awesome. And Mira, you were our senior class president, so can you talk about what you hope to bring to campus next year?
Yeah, so we're working with ASB to bring back old traditions and bring new events that senior class hasn't done before, and truly bring our class together for our last year before we all leave for college and make a memorable year. That's
awesome. And do you have any last messages for Lancers watching?
Yeah, so if you guys have any questions or recommendations or ideas for us, you can DM the class of 2025 on Instagram. And also, if you see me and Adam walking around campus, we're more than willing to listen to your ideas and incorporate into next year.
That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming on, and I'll send it back to Faye.
Thank you, Race. Due to the high volume of students coming to the library for textbook and Chromebook returns, one-day Chromebooks will not be available to check out for the rest of the year. Please remember to bring your fully charged Chromebook to school for our last few days of school. Lancer Locker donations are needed. If you are able to contribute, donations can be dropped off in the Lancer Locker basket in the front office.
Lancers, please support the CHS Fashion program this summer at the San Diego County Fair. CHS Fashion will present annual Christmas project at Student Showcase June 3rd and 4th. Also, CHS Fashion will present Barbies and Ken collection at the San Diego County Fair Fashion Show June 29th starting at 1 p.m. Now we have Brody on location to give us some reminders and tips for the upcoming final week. Brody, tell us more.
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Brody Burson, and I'm going to give you some ways to prepare for finals. Starting off, studying. Make sure you are studying hard the nights before your upcoming tests. You can make flashcards, review your notes from the semester, and find someone to study with. Also, make sure you're getting a good night's sleep before so your brain can fully function for the hard day of finals. Make sure you're eating right, getting a good breakfast before so your energy is up and you can get through the day. If you're feeling stressed about finals, make sure you put in some music and just relax. Take some deep breaths. Good luck on your finals, Carlsbad. I'm going to send it back to the anchors.
Thank you for those final reminders, Brody. We now have Maddie on the magic window to update us on a controversial recall of one of the most popular water companies. Maddie, what's the story?
What's up, Carlsbad? I'm here to give you guys some recent information on the very well-known brand Fiji Water. Founded in 1996, the brand's goal was to share the finest water with the world. But the company quietly recalled nearly 1.9 million bottles of water in March after testing found manganese and 3 strands of bacteria. Manganese is a naturally occurring element that is found in rocks and soil, but children and adults who drink water with high levels of manganese for a long time may experience problems with memory, attention, and motor skills. Nearly 79,000 cases of Fiji water are involved in the recall, according to the FDA, and all of the impacted cases have production dates of November 11th, 12th, 13th, 24th, and 25th of 2023. So make sure if you own any of these cases of the recalled Fiji water to dispose of it properly and then to contact the company for a refund. That's all I have for you guys, and I'm gonna send it back to Faye.
Now we have another sneak peek at the premiere of the Doubt Us series, which highlights the intense preparations and high stakes surrounding the new up-and-coming football team here at CHS.
After 5 straight years of winning the Avocado League, San Diego is counting the Lancers out due to the few returning starters.
We're kind of like the underdogs going into the season. A lot of people don't really expect much from us, but
Make sure to look out for CHSTV's new documentary, Doubt Us Part 1, is out tomorrow. So make sure to tune in and support our documentary team.
That's right, Bella. The documentary team has been working so hard, so make sure to show your support. Before we go, this is Bella and I's very last time on air, so we would like to say a huge thank you to our family, my mom, my grandma, my grandpa, my brother. You guys mean the world to me. You're my favorite people on this earth, and I could not do it without you. Huge thank you to Mr. K, Ms. Cohn, and Mr. Green for all you have done for me throughout this program.
And I'd like to thank my family as well and every single person in this program, and especially in this Period 2 class. You guys are the best. And I want to say thank you to Ms. Cohn, Mr. K, and Mr. Green as well. You guys are incredible. So make sure to tune in tomorrow for our second to last show of the year. And
bye.
Bye.